Hi Taurus, hi Bull Gang. This is going to be your reading for the beginning of October. It's good for any placement of Taurus in your natal chart, but as always, keep in mind this is a general message, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. If this doesn't hit it for you, Taurus, try watching readings on this channel for any other placement in your natal chart. You could find the messages that you need there instead, or in addition to this message about different parts of your life. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. If you're new, this is Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma Chandra Taurus. Taurus, I think you're working on forgiveness, purification, radical acceptance. I think you're transmuting a lot of knowledge and turning it into wisdom. I definitely see, self-reflection here. I think that some of you are thinking a lot about family and good times and bad. Also, multi-generational trauma might be coming into play for you or perhaps a person you're connecting to. Keep in mind with this reading, things could be opposite, roles could be reversed. This could be energy coming towards you. If this doesn't resonate for you, this may be what you need to know about another person. Okay, or it could be going on around you, or it could all be you, because energy is very fluid in a general reading, and so is time. So the overall energy for you is self-reflection, wisdom. Extremes came out, and I feel like this may be a challenge for you. Purity is at the bottom of the deck. Wanting to purify, the snow moon. I feel like it is a time of self-reflection for you and someone else. I think that what Spirit wants you to know is everything that you need to know is within you at this point. Some of you have a Virgo in your life as well, with purity and wisdom coming out. Or maybe you have Virgo in your chart. You are turning that knowledge into wisdom. Major lessons learned are on your mind. And I think that you, with these lessons that you've learned in the beginning of October, it's going to kind of get you to turn inward and do personal self-reflection. You will have extreme feelings. You may be thinking about a person or someone's thinking about you where the situation was very extreme at different times. Someone's thinking about extremes and reflecting on how that impacted them as a person. Someone does want to clean themselves of those things and purify, because forgiveness is at the bottom of this deck, and acceptance and perseverance and forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I do see with indecision down here and some of the stuff in the tarot, someone may want something to be made right here, but they can't really decide if they want to or not. But definitely try to let go of any resentment that you feel. Someone may be trying to let go of a resentment they feel towards you. It's a time to persevere. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Some of you are working on a goal of some kind. I can see that the Pentacle realm, which is your realm, health, wealth, time, and money, stability, security, doing very well, that's very important to you. But some things have happened in October. You're going to have to get to a place of acceptance and just forgive in some way. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. We cannot change other people or the weather. We can only change ourselves. It's just a process. You have to keep going. Self-reflection, forgiveness. Yeah. So the overall energy of the reading or a person coming towards you is the Six of Swords. They seem to be trying to move on. They're in a calm place. The way they feel is the Two of Wands. What you need to know when they see you is the Seven of Pentacles. I think they think quite a bit about the past with you. Like you, they may be a very nostalgic person at this time. What you need to know is justice. You could have a Libra involved, or a justice or a truth has been delivered or will be delivered or needs to be served. Justice will be served, but the final outcome, two cards came out, the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. I do see kids here. Some of you are thinking quite a bit about your own childhood or your own mother. This could have to do with one of your kids. If that doesn't resonate, I do think that there's a person that thinks about talking to you, but something needs to be made right between the two of you. Ten of Cups, there could be family, marriage, children in the mix or being discussed at this time. For some of you, you have a romantic partner that you kind of need to decide whether or not you're going to focus on family or career. Someone's listening to their intuition here with the Pisces energy and justice. Here's Libra again, justice. Justice needing to be served. A confusion about you. That's you, King of Pentacles. So with the Six of Swords, someone is in calm waters. They're moving on from something difficult. No more fighting, no more anger here, but clarifying this is the Page of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Moon. This could be surrounding childhood, your childhood. Some of you are trying to move on from childhood memories that are confusing to you. Watch out for revisionist history where you remember things better than they actually were. There could be someone who is, I feel like for some of you, there is a child here who, it could be an air sign or a Pisces. They miss you, they think about you, but they're very confused about how they feel, or you're confused about how you feel. Nonetheless, this person is trying to move on. You're trying to move on from stuff. They're trying to move on from stuff. Also, this could be about having children, whether or not someone can still have kids. But the way someone's feeling here is the Two of Wands, looking for direction. Someone here, you or this person, is very focused on life goals at this point. What's in alignment? What's best for me? Clarifying this is justice, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, someone's looking for a path that will lead to victory, success, abundance. Something may have to happen. Like the Justice and the Six of Wands can be like a marriage in a court of law, or like at the courthouse, or signing a deal or a contract that will lead to abundance and do very well. Someone is looking for this in their life. They have pretty lofty life goals and they want to create balance in their life with justice as well. You may see that they've moved on and they're doing very well for themselves. This person wants to do very well. They also want to be respected and acknowledged by the community and other people. And these people aren't hiding. This person, Six of Wands, they're being celebrated by other people. Other people are looking at them. They want some notoriety. They want some success in their life. There's this eerie thing about the past, maybe between the two of you. You're being seen as the Seven of Pentacles. Someone's thinking about time spent with you, or you're thinking about stuff with them. Also what you've invested in up until this point. Clarifying this is the Four of Wands, Judgment, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, some of you are thinking about possibly, you're hearing an inner calling, someone's at kind of a crossroads maybe about where to live, where to work, where to go next. It's difficult to move forward, like been through tough times. Someone may be thinking about having a reunion with you, getting together with you. They may be thinking about where you guys grew up. For some of you, this is a sibling or a child. Or some of you are also thinking about like maybe moving, selling a home. You don't want to do that. You've been here forever. Like your gardens are very mature. You love your home. You love your yard. I never met a Taurus that didn't love their yard. Like you put a lot into that gazebo in the backyard and you're like, I don't know, I don't want to leave here. If this is a person coming towards you, you may have lived together at one time, or they're thinking about a foundation with you. For some of you, again, you have a partner or someone in your life, because the Ten of Cups is here, that like, it's either you guys get married or you have kids or you have more kids, or they focus on and pursue career. I could also possibly be seeing that. They might be worried they had a sketchy childhood. They're not sure they want to do that with you. Or again, I'm hearing, it's like there could be something here built upon, someone may want some kind of a rebirth with you, but at the same time, a part of them wants to, they think about you, a part of them wants to, but a part of them doesn't. And what you need to know is justice, or your advice. So for some of you, this is like a legal action or a contract of some kind. Something could have to go down in a court of law, like buying or selling a home, getting a divorce, getting married, or simply making something right with someone, justice being served in some way. I do get the sense that for some of you, you may have a person around you that's doing very well. They're hoping that you see that. They miss you. They think about you. But there's this guardedness between the two of you. And what you need to know is there still is. Like there's this choice, and a fairness that needs to take place. But clarifying this is the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and strength. Okay, somebody doesn't want to do that. Like when I get justice to the Seven of Swords, it's having to face the consequences and face the truth. I like my version of the truth better, thank you very much. And the Seven of Wands, don't challenge me, strength. There could be a Leo involved. There could be a Leo involved, a Libra, a Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo. You could be dealing with all those signs, or maybe you have that in your chart. Someone does not want to deal with consequences or justice, or what you need to know is if justice could be served in this instance, it would take strength of character. It would not be easy. Be prepared to be challenged in some way, or someone would feel challenged, and there's a need, someone feels the need to act upon their own behalf and tread very lightly, and they may struggle to tell the truth. Someone may struggle to tell the truth. That might be advice you need to hear about yourself or about this other person. But the final outcome is the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. I feel like for some of you, there are two kids involved. The air sign is the one you're not talking to, but the earth sign is the one that you are. Like adult children. These could also be grandchildren. I keep hearing, because the Ten of Cups is here, it's like a multi-generational thing, or a sibling possibly as well. But someone is looking at something and wants to speak. There could be a message delivered about talking, getting together and talking. But clarifying this is the Hermit, withdrawn, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know that you're going to go for that. It's like someone wants to do this, but the other person is like, I don't know. You may want to get away from this. Like this may be you saying no, ghosting. The Hermit won't talk, wants to be alone. Eight of Cups, I'm putting this behind me. Seven of Pentacles, I'll think about the past. I think there's something that could be made right between yourself and another person. Could be family. This person may tell you, Taurus, that they've searched their soul quite a bit. They would like to put the past in the past. The Eight of Cups can be a good thing, but it does suggest often an emotional avoidance at times. And then the Seven of Pentacles, but yet they can't get it off their mind. This looks like something, a lot of self-reflection about relationships and moving forward. And where to go next. I feel like you have someone that thinks about you, or you're thinking quite a bit about childhood, home, family versus career, that kind of thing. There's something that someone doesn't want to sign off on. I also hear that. I was very surprised by what I saw in the environment. I'm like, whoa, this is something they definitely need to know. So the person coming towards you overall, if this resonates for you, that you're thinking about right now, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Okay, I don't know what the hell happened, but they're still mad. They are still hurt. They are still mad. They're blaming you for something, I think, or they're angry. And the Two of Swords, I don't want to fucking talk to you. That's what I heard. Like, I do not want to talk to you. Or they may struggle to decide whether or not to open up because they're harboring, if this is not towards you, Taurus, there's an anger and a tension and pain coming from this person. They may have some kind of a health issue they're fighting off or fighting through. They have a choice to make about that moving forward. There's too many opinions of people around them in their way. There's something painful that's happened for them or to them. They have this fighting spirit, so they're not ready to engage. This may or may not have anything to do with you, but I was like, whoa, well, if something went down between this person and Taurus, they might be projecting quite a bit of their anger onto you. And so they don't want to talk. If that resonates with you, I was like, well, I think for some, and that's maybe why this person doesn't want to open up. They might not think you'll ever make things right with them. They might not be willing to make things right with you. They remember you. They miss you. They think about you. They hope that you see them doing well. But something... That's why forgiveness and purity came out, like, and self-reflection, like search your soul here. There may be things about this scenario that you don't know, or that it's difficult for you to see possibly. What this person has to say is, I know you're watching me. At that moment, I didn't care, and I wondered how far this would go. I also have at the bottom of the deck, I know more than you think. This person may know more than you think they know, or you may know more than they think you know. They think that you're watching them. This is, I know you're watching me. You may or may not be watching them. Something happened in a moment here. I think that's what we're seeing here with the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, which is, I had to do what I had to do. And at that moment, I didn't care. I mean, the 5 of Swords is, I don't really care about feelings. I have to fight for myself. I'm going to fight. I'm going to stand up for myself. They may have felt like they needed to do that. Perhaps. They're bringing that energy in with them still. They wondered how far something would go, for sure. There's going to be a struggle, like to make things right here. There's going to be a challenge. It'll take strength of character. Someone's going to act upon their own behalf. Watch out for someone acting upon their own behalf financially. I think that someone might ask you for financial help. They're perfectly capable of doing it on their own. You may think they're doing fine. Okay, that's not true for all of you, just some of you. What you want to say is, sometimes I hear your voice in my head. Well, you knew them well enough to hear their voice. Next time I'll listen to my intuition. Your intuition told you something initially about this person and you ignored it. Next time you'll listen. You'll listen better. But I think their voice kind of haunts you. I mean, the 6 of Cups could be you, like you're moving on. You think they're fine. You wonder if something could happen between the two of you that would help. It's like I see two people that want to talk, but one or the both of you has to fess up to something. There's anger and hurt feelings here to some degree, but thank you for leaving me. Like you're just glad something's over. Whoever left you, if someone left, you're grateful for that, but you still hear their voice. I'm also hearing that there are multiple Tauruses involved here, like a mother and a daughter that are both a Taurus, an ex. Like I'm hearing like there's more than one Taurus. That might make it confusing. Or like you might be dealing with a Libra or a Leo with a Taurus moon or something like that. I'm feeling like I feel Taurus energy from multiple people in your life at this time coming through. Your overall energy, Taurus, is the 8 of Swords, the Empress, that's you, or another Libra or a Taurus. Knight of Pentacles, also Taurian energy, and the High Priestess, Pisces, listening to the intuition. I wanted to know what you were concerned about and wrapped it and like overthinking and worried about here. And I got the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. Is this your mother and something about a will and an estate and money? I also hear that some of you have a mother or a grandchild. There's some sort of a reliance on money, a will, an estate, a property. I'm hearing a multi-generational thing possibly for some of you. Because this is a younger person, the Knight of Pentacles, and this is an older, more mature person. Well, I can see very much that you're concerned about the karmic empire, having all 10 pentacles, which is marriage, money, not always marriage, but like a long-term stability. You may be worried about the darker side of wealth influencing yourself or other people at this time. That's something that most Taurians have to work through, and they get to a level of mastery with it, usually by their late 30s or early 40s. I don't have the Devil here, but I do have the 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands, which is a lot of abundance and bouginess and success. I do think that this is important to you, but the 4 of Pentacles, right now, you feel the need to be conservative. You may have a lot right now financially, and you want to keep that. You want to keep that stability with the 4 of Pentacles. Also, some of you are struggling to let go of things in your home, materials. I'm also hearing someone might be moving and they can't take their pets or plants, and that bothers them. Don't get all trapped in your head. It's all in your head. I know you have high standards. I also see that you won't budge at this point. You're not willing to go too far outside of a comfort zone right now. You also feel the need to keep quite a bit to yourself. You're listening to your intuition. You're very tapped in. For some of you, you may feel like this will affect money, finances, resources, a home, real estate, property, stuff like that. But justice is here. Justice being served. This might be about splitting up stuff for a will for children and grandchildren, I'm hearing. I think you feel like you need to keep quite a bit to yourself. I also get the sense that you feel like you can't talk to this person or other people about this. Don't imagine worst case scenarios here with the Eight of Swords. That's not productive. Taurus is productive, and you guys are always thinking about what really works, like what works versus what doesn't work. Let's be practical. Let's be reasonable. I think that also some of you are thinking about long-term investments, property, money. You want to be very careful with that. Yeah, I'm hearing more about wills and estates now, and marriages, and like where money will go when. I don't see like 8th house stuff like planning for end of life. I'm seeing more about someone here thinking long-term about financial stuff. But again, I'm hearing some like someone's thinking about their past, their childhood quite a bit. It's impacting the way they look at career, success, relationship, everything. I do think that you and another person could possibly work something out, but you need to know that this person is angry about something. They may project that onto you. And if it's a family thing, the problem is there are too many. It's like if it's a family thing with the Ten of Cups here. Yeah. We've got kids, cousins, grandchildren, money. We have a matriarchal mother. There's going to be disagreements about that. I'm also hearing that someone wants someone to take their side. If this is an ex or someone like that, you're concerned about their family. I'm hearing families, members of an ex taking a side with you over them or something like that. Stay away from the drama. If you have to deal with this person, a justice could be served, but everyone's going to be pushed to be open and honest and not rewrite history. It won't be easy. Yeah, they're pulling back and they're telling me to stop. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you for the beginning of October. Keep doing your self-reflection and get away from the extremes. Try to find a stasis and a balance like Justice wants you to do. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Link to my website's down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Taurus. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.